What's up, Internet? It is I, Rick, also known as Shroom, or the real Shroom on Twitch. And tonight we're going to log on to MTGO and play some Modern. We're going to play a little Jund, but not your average everyday build of Jund. A little weird, kind of a weird build that I call Dreadhorde Jund. Let's take a look at what we're working with. So this is built around a couple of cards that I just find really fun and like playing with. One of which is Rhythm of the Wild. I recently played an Explorer version of this for the second time. I'm always trying to get this to work in Modern too. It doesn't work as well in Modern because, you know, just like a 3-mana do-nothing, the turn at ETB's enchantment is a little hard to get away with. That's why we're only playing 3. But what this does is it makes it so that creature spells we control can't be countered, and that non-creature tokens we control have a riot, which means they ETB either with haste or +1/+1 counter. And that's great for a lot of the creatures that we have in our deck, particularly Garruk's Harbinger. This 3-mana 4/3 hexproof from black, so black spot removal cannot hit it. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player or a planeswalker, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may reveal a creature card or Garruk planeswalker card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest at the bottom. So you really want this thing to have haste so that it can attack the turn that it ETBs, and Rhythm of the Wild facilitates that. This is kind of the main like card draw, card advantage engine of the deck. It will be churning through our library, digging up more threats for us to play. Also, Steel Leaf Champion is a really good creature to give haste to because it's such a beater. It's just a 5/4 for 3 mana that is very difficult to block. So having that have haste is great. You can kill your opponents fairly quickly. Now, I'm running another card that you don't see a lot in Modern, but that I have always really liked. It's Dreadhorde Butcher. This black and red for a 1/1 with haste. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or a planeswalker, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So if this thing doesn't get dealt with promptly, it can really get out of control. It can get to the point where, like, if it gets like 4 or 5 counters on it, where, you know, our opponent may face a situation where they're dead, whether they block it, whether they remove it or not, or just take combat damage from it, they still die. So I feel like you have to kind of commit to this card because to increase the likelihood that you'll get one through. So that's why I think it's like either a playset or 0. Could be wrong about that, but I'm running a full playset. Because I just think this card is really fun, too. Other threats in our deck include the usual Ragavan. We've got a 3 of the Monkey, because it's busted, and we're Jund. Also have a 1 of Gisa Sunslayer. This is a new addition from Phyrexia All Will Be One. This 3/3 first strike Death Touch. So 99% of the time, whatever it interacts with in combat, whether it's blocking or attacking, is going to die, and Gliss is going to take no damage because it will deal Death Touch damage at first strike. So no one's going to want to block it because they're going to lose whatever they block it with. And when it deals combat damage to a player, choose one. I can draw a card and lose a life. Destroy target equipment. Remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. So all those modes are potentially useful. The one that's most often going to be selected is draw a card and lose a life because we do want ways to churn through our deck. We've got a set of Ignoble Hierarchs because they're just really good, and we want to ramp into 3-mana stuff early if possible. So one thing that is missing from this deck as opposed to my Explorer version is Collected Company. The main board just simply doesn't have enough creatures to where Coco is going to be consistent enough. So an issue with the deck can be just not drawing enough threats. We're leaning heavily on Garruk's Harbinger to help us with that. I also have a 1 of Vivian Champion of the Wilds that I'm trying out tonight. 3-mana walker from War of the Spark has a static ability. You may cast creatures as though they had flash. It can +1 to give a target creature vigilance and reach, or it can -2 to look at the top 3, and I can exile a creature from among those top 3, and I can play that creature as if from my hand. So it can -2 twice to dig 3 cards deep each time for a creature. So that's kind of my substitute for Coco. Of course, Glissa can also draw us cards. Garruk's Harbinger hopefully will get big hits for us. Other cards in the deck include a Garruk Unleashed, which can be fished up by Garruk's Harbinger. It can +1 to give our stuff trample and +3/+3, which is nice. We really want Garruk's Harbinger to have trample if possible so that it can do its thing even if it's blocked. It can -2 to create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Then if an opponent has more creatures than me, it gains a loyalty counter, and it can do something with an ultimate that it'll never get to. Basically, the +1 and the -2 is what it's for. Also have a 1 of Rancor to give my Garruk's Harbingers a trample. It's just a good card to, you know, just it never goes away. It's super cheap. It really increases your offense a lot. And because we're playing Jund, of course, we have tons of excellent interaction. We're running a full play set of Lightning Bolts, 4 mainboard discard spells, 2 Inquisition, 2 Thoughtseize, 3 Fatal Push, 2 Assassin's Trophy as sort of catch-all removal. There's a total of 20 lands in the mana base, plus our 4 dorks. Should be sufficient. You know, we really kind of top out at 3, so we don't want to draw too many lands. A bunch of fast lands, fetch lands, shock lands, nothing too exciting. Mostly just fast lands, fetches, shocks. I don't think do we have any tech? Yeah, we just got a couple of Nurturing Peat lands. We want all of our lands to come into play untapped whenever possible because we want to deploy our stuff early. The sideboard contains 2 Duress, which we'll throw in against control-y combo-y matchups. A couple of Reality Hemorrhages we'll bring in against like white decks because it's a way to kill Sanctifier Invec, which otherwise we basically have no answer to. Alpine Moon can come in against Tron or Urza Saga decks. Couple of Force of Vigors for artifacts and enchantments. 1 Endurance is Graveyard Hates. Couple of Veilless Summers against discard and control. Colgan's Command comes in against artifacts, also against decks with a lot of removal, so we can recycle our dudes. A 3rd Assassin's Trophy for catch-all removal. A 2nd Clothis. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a Clothis, God of Destiny, in the main board, just as a little bit of graveyard hate. Also, it's just very good. Just being able to drain your opponent for 2 every single turn is something a lot of decks can't keep up with, combined with all the additional pressure from our creatures and bolts. So I just find this card to always be like an overperformer, and that's why I'm mainboarding one. Also, there's so many pips on all of our permanents in this deck that it's very it's more often than you think it will be turned on as a 4/5 indestructible creature, which is very good. So we've got Clothis number 1 in the main, Clothis number 2 in the board, and we've got a couple of Grafdigger's Cages for like Living End and Indomitable Creativity. So it doesn't stop like all Cascade, but it stops Living End specifically. Doesn't stop Rhinos, but you know, I don't want to put like throw in Void Mirrors or anything like that. So that's what we're going with. And that is the deck. We're going to play a bunch of hopefully hasty threats and beat down with all of our powerful 2 and 3 drops and just negate what our opponent's doing with all of our removal and interaction. So let's get into some matches. We're going to play in the tourney practice queue because this is a casual deck, and I just don't find leagues that fun currently. So we're just going to have some fun, play this deck in the practice queues, see if we can get some wins, and let's go do it. If you like this kind of MTG content, this kind of off-meta, off-kilter content, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let's get into some matches. First match against Life of Pi, that's P-I-E. And we're on the draw. This is a 1-lander, so we can't keep this, sadly, although it has many good cards. Okay, this is more reasonable. I'll bottom 1 of the Harbingers. Nurturing Peatland into Ignoble. Well, that was going to be my lead. I think we just bolt the bird. Double Nurturing Peatland. Okay, so it's Yawgmoth. That's not a good matchup. What's Thoughtseize? Endurance Wall Roots Blood Artist. I'll probably take Endurance. And we'll run out our Ignoble. We'll take one. Play Wall of Roots number 2. Just the fact that those are 0/5s. That's a 0/5 is annoying. Okay, they're going down to 0/4s, so at least... Okay. That's a lot of big bootied blockers over there. Butcher's not going to do much. Let's get out the Harbinger. I think I will pay life so that I have Lightning Bolt available. Okay, they're cracking their peatland to draw. Strangleroot Geist. Okay, we will bolt the Blood Artist. Rancor? That's not bad. So it's going to be a 7/4 Trampler. They're just taking it. Alright, I get to look 7 deep for something. Total whiff, wow. That sucks. And I think I just play this Butcher as a blocker. Ah, we might have him here. Yogg can't actually target the Harbinger. Adding green mana. There's Yogg. Rhythm of the Wild. Well, I think the play is to attack. If they want to trade for the Harbinger, they have to lose their Yogg. They actually have to block, with some creatures to not die. They're just going to block some walls. That thing's a 0/1. Yeah, if they want to kill the Harbinger, they have to lose their Yogg. They just block with one wall of roots. Come on, Harbinger, give me something good. Don't whiff again. They go to 2. I could get a Garrick or a Steel Leaf Champion. Steel Leaf Champion is really hard for them to deal with. Whoops. So none of their creatures can block the Steel Leaf. And they scoop. Okay. Yawgmoth combo. Not really sure that we change anything. Could try a couple of Veil of Summers. That doesn't really work, though. Alright, just bring in a couple more removal spells. Our form of Graveyard Hate doesn't really work. Oh, we have Grafdigger's Cage. I think that does work against Undying, actually. We'll cut a Rhythm. Couple Rhythms. I don't think Clothis works very well against them. One Hierarch. This does have Grafdigger's Cage. It doesn't have a black source, but we'll draw one. This is a keep. Alright. Let's play Grafdigger's Cage. Would love to draw a black source. Post-combat Stranglerootgeist, interesting choice. I think we want to bolt the bird, right? I'm not too worried about Stranglerootgeist. Our cage will keep it from coming back. Blood Artist. All right, let's play Harbinger. I like those basic lands. Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth's pretty limited though by it's gonna run out of stuff to sack real quick. How do I want to do this? I'm taking quite a bit of pain from my lands. I think I kill the Blood Artist. Let's Inquisition. Besiege you, back up Yogg. Okay. So I attack with Harbinger. They double block. I kill the Yogg. I lose my Harbinger. I think I wait until I have Garruk next turn, and I can start plussing. Because I know they have a backup Yogg. They also have Besiege You, which can destroy my Grafdigger's Cage. Okay. I don't want to fetch shock again. I'm just gonna fetch a basic. Let's play Hierarch. Garrick. Plus Garrick on the Harbinger. So it's going to be an 8/7 trample. There goes Beseiju. So they kill my Hierarch. I think I attack. They just take it. And I'll grab a... probably a Steel Leaf Champ. I forgot he has the ability to proliferate. He's just so busted. This card is just so annoying. Maybe I should have some like pithy needles in the sideboard or something. They're always good. Proliferate again. Just killing Garrick, okay. Ignoble. Attack with Harbinger. To take it. Grab another Steel Leaf. Play a Steel Leaf. Ignoble. Attacking for 6. I think I'll just take 6. They can't block my Steel Leaf with either of their creatures. Let's draw a card. Ragavan. That's a good one. Alright, hasty creatures. I like it. So let's dash the Ragavan. Proceed to combat. They can't block the Steel Leaf Champ. And they scoop. Alright, we got there against Yawgmoth. That's a serious deck, too. I guess our deck isn't bad. Garruk's Harbinger is pretty darn good against Yawgmoth, actually, because Yawgmoth can't target it. Sweet. We're against Kevin Black, who have a Royal Scions avatar, but do they play black? This is a great hand, I think. I could get down a Steel Leaf or a Harbinger turn 2, Tron. Okay. Well, if they just Natural Tron, which they always do, then there's probably a little chance of winning. They just turn 3 Tron like Karn Liberated. That's pretty bad. Eldrazi Temple. Okay, they're Eldrazi Tron. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to get down Rhythm of the Wild. Urborg. It's a lot of expedition maps. Okay. Let's just grab our forest. Play a hasty Harbinger. Draw more threats, hopefully. That's a whiff. Cracking the map for Cabal Coffers, so they're just big black. Profane Tutor. Alright, let's play a hasty Steel Leaf champion. Attack for 9. Come on, Harbinger, give me something good. Another Harbinger. I'll take it. Profane Tutor not going off yet. Little Karn creates a 2/2. Clean to dust. All right, so we can hasty Harbinger. And Dreadhorde Butcher with an additional counter. And I think we just swing face. And we got him. Alright, so big black. We want Alpine Moon. Probably K command. Duress. Probably don't need all the fatal pushes. I think Assassin's Trophy is just better. Cut a bolt. I don't think they're using their yard in any way. Cut Vivian. Cut one Butcher. Seems like, again, Garrick's Harbinger is going to be very good here. I do have the Alpine Moon, so that's good. Don't really have much else. But I think I'll keep. I think I'll go for Thoughtseize turn 1. Ugin, Invoke Despair, Karn Liberated. I'll take Invoke Despair. Map. So they're gonna get Tron. Does that mean I have to name a Tron land with Alpine Moon? They could go for Cabal Coffers. They'll have to tap 2. They'll have like 3 mana available. I think I can wait. Play a fetch. All right, we'll grab our Overgrown Tomb. Another Bolt. Let's play our Harbinger. And I guess we're naming Urza's Tower. Assassin's Trophy can also hit lands. They grab Urborg. Thought-Knot Seer. Takes a Bolt. Well, let's kill the Thought-Knot Seer. Dark Hard. Duress. Ugin and Karn. 4, 5. I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take Karn. So they have Ugin, 2 lands. Attack for 5. Give me something good. Come on, buddy. How about a Garruk? Yeah, Garruk is probably the best because it gives immediate damage. Oh, I meant to choose Garruk, not the Harbinger. Oops. I just misclicked. That's bad. I would have had him on a 2-turn clock. They scoop. Alright, we managed to disrupt them, put them off their plan, and Garrick's Harbinger. Good card. Alright, we're against Mini Love on the play. We've got turn 1 Ragavan with a backup Ragavan, so I think we keep that, because that's busted. Opponent mulls to 6. More Yawgmoth. We'll attack with our 3/2. They block. Then I think I bolt the wolf. I guess I don't have to do it yet. Bird. And a hierarch. I am just going to bolt the wolf. So if they don't want to get monkeyed with, they have to jump with one of their mana dorks. They take it. Let's see what we steal. Young wolf. Sure, I'll cast a young wolf. But when it comes back from Undying, it's gonna go back to them. I shouldn't have done that. Play a Harbinger. That was a mistake. It doesn't really do me any good. And like if they get Yawgmoth, they can just kill it and they get it back. Oh, I think I also forgot to play a land that turn. Oops. I was on the play this match, right? Yep. I missed my land drop. Grist. Another steel leaf. So let's attack Grist. They just chump the Harbinger. Let's take 2 unnecessary damage. Play this champion. Which their tokens cannot chump block. They can sack their Grist and a Dork to kill it, but got a backup. Strangle Rootgeist. They are sacking Grist. To undying their Strangle Rootgeist. Oh, they're sacking it to blow up their young wolf. Yep, that was a big mistake. We still got a good board, though. Ooh, the Butcher. Yeah, I think I go for the Butcher. And let's attack. Strangle Rootgeist is the only creature that can block Steel Leaf. It's also the only way they can kill my Garrick, my Harbinger. So this is a very favorable attack for us. Okay, they decide to kill the Harbinger. And the monkey, that's fine. I've got a backup monkey. They're going to Chord of Calling for Yogg. Oh no, just for a young wolf? What? Always yield. And let's play our backup monkey. Another Grist. They're going to minus it to kill something. I would guess the champion. Rhythm of the Wild. So I think we got to go after Grist. They trade with Ragavan. They chump. Now, I think it makes more sense to Rhythm of the Wild here, because either way, I'm not going to get to attack with Steel Leaf until next turn. But this way, I have the Rhythm on the battlefield. Geist. Bolt. Okay. Let's get our hasty champ. Let's attack Grist, attack you. Yep. And we'll just hit him in the face. Now this thing can block the champ, so I'm going to bolt it. Chord of Calling X equals 3. Okay. For Grist. Alright. That's a lot of Grists. Let's kill Grist before it starts manufacturing tokens. We just hit land. We need to hit creatures. Suppose I could have attacked for one. Come on, give me a Steel Leaf Champ. I will accept Garrick's Harbinger. Okay. So they've got to jump this. Another Chord of Calling. X equals 1. For a young wolf. Ooh, Glissa would be really awesome right now. They get in for 4. Yep. Anything but a land. Assassin's Trophy. Dryad Arbor. Just a chump blocker. Even Rancor would be a good draw. Or Garrick. Did I already lose my Garrick? No. Getting in with both creatures. Okay, I think I will kill the larger one, as my life total is getting a little low. Wall of Roots. Steel Leaf Champ? Thoughtseize. That's not a very good draw. Just keep producing the chumps. I guess I jump here. Actually, no, let's take it. Ooh, Vivian. That's pretty good. She gives my stuff vigilance. That's actually amazing. Get my Harbinger vigilance, please. And reach. Okay. Let's draw a creature. Should I minus Vivian? They didn't play anything. I think I'll just plus again. They have to block this attack every turn, because it's lethal. Alright, they jump with both their hierarchs, which is great. Because now they won't get their attacks pumped by Exalted. Hey, what's up, Zero? How you doing? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Besiege you to destroy Rhythm of the Wild. Okay. Get another land out of our library. What a grindy match this has been. You're new to MTG and looking for advice? I can give you advice to a degree. What kind of MTG do you play? Standard, like historic, explorer, EDH, modern, pioneer? Well, this is getting a little silly. You set him up, I'll knock him down. You're trying standard to hopefully not be overwhelmed by the card pool. Yeah, that's a good place to start. Okay, let's get another land out of our library. Let's crack our peatland and draw a card. Another land. I'm gonna minus Vivian. An ignoble hierarch is what I find. Go ahead and attack with my Harbinger. What colors works best for you? Well, it's pretty well known fact that black is the best color in standard. Red is kind of right up there too. Although I think there's some good like mono white, like go wide creature decks. If you're just starting out, you know, one thing that's fun to do is like, you know, build a deck with what you got, and just do your daily challenges. Build up some gold and try to get a collection going. I don't know if you're of the mind to like shell out, you know, for cards right away. There's Yawgmoth. I'll block. Black and red, they're the strongest. Like, white is also quite strong. The strongest card in standard is Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which is a red card. And then there's like Invoke Despair, which is a black card. There's Sheoldred the Apocalypse is a black card. And then let's see, what do I do here? Do I minus or plus? I plus, because they have to trade their Yawgmoth. And I also play my Butcher. White also has, like, I would say the next most powerful cards are, like, the Wandering Emperor, which is a white card. That's probably more powerful than, like, Invoke Despair. It's questionable. But if you play a lot of standard, you'll see those cards a ton. But the Rakdos deck is just a solid deck all around. It has just great options every point up the curve. Like Blood Tithe Harvester is a 2-drop that's just very, very good. It has excellent 3-drop options as well. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, like Graveyard Trespasser. Rakdos is just it's a very efficient, scary deck. This is still game 1. But if you're looking for something that's like cheap, that doesn't require like that many wild cards, I think the mono red. There's a couple of mono red lists that are pretty good. Okay. There's also a mono blue tempo deck that's good and looks like it would be fun to play. But I would say if you're just starting out, just play some matches like unranked or ranked. Try to build up your rank. If you do play ranked matches, they'll be tougher. As you win, you'll rank up and you'll fight against people who are like of your level, which will increase in difficulty as you level up. But just play some games with the pool that you start with. Get some gold, crack some packs. Oh my goodness, this is such a ridiculous match. Garrick's Harbinger. Well, attack with both. It's possible I'm actually going to lose this match. They have to block the Harbinger. Blood Artist drains. All right, let's minus Vivian. Let's grab a Steel Leaf Champion. Let's see. Do we have the mana to play these both? Now let's grab a Harbinger. And I can play these with Flash, so I can wait till they attack. Surprise block. But I could die. Just passing? Okay. Do we actually have this now? Okay, jeez, that was game one. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. Give me Grafdigger's Cage. What else? That's probably about it. Maybe another Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, that was a slog. I'll ditch Clothis. I'll ditch one Butcher. And a Rhythm. So yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would start off, if you are just getting into it, I would start off just playing with whatever cards you start in your collection. Make your gold every day. You know, you get like 3 different challenges you can complete that will give you gold, that will allow you to buy more packs, and just kind of build up. If you play a little bit, you'll find something that you like, even among the cards that you have, and just try to work on building a deck around that. It doesn't have to start off as an extremely powerful deck, but eventually you'll build it up into something that's really fun if you just get your gold every day. That's pretty much what I did. Or if you want to be more competitive, this is a mulligan. Just go look at like a MTG Goldfish, and that's probably the best site to just see what the actual metagame looks like. You'll see all of the top-rated decks in every format. The decks that people are playing and that are winning matches. I guess this is a keep. I have Cage. Get rid of Swamp. All right, I'm just gonna play a fetch and pass. Prosperous Innkeeper. Let's go ahead and fetch my Stomping Ground. Alright, let's Grafdigger's Cage. And I think I just summon Ragavan to use my mana. Like, they have to win two matches, 2 games against me in 6 minutes. The first game was ridiculously long. Double attack. They're going to play out some other form of blocker, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and trade with the Prosperous Innkeeper. There's the Yogg. Alright, I'm going to play Rhythm. Thanks for the follow, 01234. Appreciate it. They get in for 3. Alright, let's get a hasty Steel Leaf. So this is a 3-turn clock. They can't block it. To give me a -1/-1 counter. Proliferating the -1/-1 counter. Okay, so they shrink my dude. Trying to Court of Calling, Grist. Making an insect. No attack. Please not a land. Garrick, that's a good draw. Okay. So we do have to attack the Grist, because otherwise it will kill our champ. Okay, they're responding to the activation by activating Yogg. Each color specialty. So red is like a very aggressive color. It has a lot of creatures with like high power and haste that attack quickly. It also has spells that can damage other players directly. But like it has a hard time dealing with really big creatures because its burn spells generally don't do that much damage unless they are extremely expensive. This is just like generalization. They also have a hard time dealing with enchantments. They basically have no way to deal with enchantments. Yeah, this is like garbage time. There's no way they can win this match. Unfortunately, they're going to time out. Green specialty is just like they have the biggest dudes. They have the largest creatures for the mana cost. They're also very good at destroying artifacts and enchantments, but they don't really have a way of like killing creatures directly. Okay. Blue is a very disruptive color. That's the color where you get all your counter spells, which are spells which can just directly, stop spells as they're being cast, which is very powerful. They also tend to have lots of flying creatures, but they're not very good at dealing with creatures that have resolved. Like removing stuff again is not something that blue really does. Generally, the best they can do is like return stuff to their owner's hand. Blue is also the color of like card draw effects, spells that give you extra cards. All right, so this game's over. That was sad. Black is very good at killing things, like killing creatures. You're getting wrecked by a blue-green deck at the moment. Yeah, it's a good combination. Black is good at killing creatures. They have cheap spells that just like destroy target creature, which white also has that. But although their direct creature destruction is a little more limited, but it's still very good. Black also has like very disruptive effects like discard spells. Sure, I'll keep this. Three turns, now negative 24 hit points. Sheesh. Land Harbinger. Oh, I should have played the Butcher there too. I want to play another Harbinger this turn. This is garbage time. They let it through. I'll grab another Harbinger. And I'll play a Harbinger. Yawgmoth. You gonna beat me in 1 minute and 25 seconds? Just attack with Harbingers. chump, chump. They sack the Might to gain 2 life. They get a 2/2. Play another Harbinger. Play a Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, blue's annoying that way. Make Disappear is a very popular card in Standard right now. And they time out. What a ridiculous match. The game 1 was so ridiculous. But we won that match in the end. I mean, we were looking pretty good in game 3 there. They were assembling quite a board, but triple Harbingers is not bad. All right, we're against DJ_XCTF. We're on the draw. This is a 1-lander, and the 1 land is a basic mountain, so I think that's a mulligan. This hand looks good. I'll bottom Prismatic Vista. All right, let's fetch Stomping Ground, play a Hierarch. Renin 6. Let's play our Butcher. Let's hit the Renin 6. Oath of Nissa reveals Cavern of Souls. All right. Let's attack Renin 6. All right. Our Butcher's looking pretty fat. Blooming Marsh, play Glissa. But they look like a Leyline Binding deck. So they'll be able to exile my Butcher. Omnath. Okay. Let's go get our forest. Revolt our fatal push. Get in there. Let's draw a card and lose a life. Ooh, let's Rhythm of the Wild. Elementals. Alright, let's get a hasty Steel Leaf Champion. Solitude. Gonna get the Dreadhorde, or the Butcher. Yep. Let's draw a card and lose a life. Get you down to 4. Omnath. They have a fetch land, so they get to gain life, make a bunch of mana. Oh, that ETB's tapped. I can't trophy plus cloth this. That's too bad. I mean, it seems like they're just going to crack the fetch, cast another Solitude. But Omnath has to die. Gain a bunch of mana for free. Oh no, they just, yeah. Oh no, they just gained life because it was the first one. Draw a card and lose a life. Risen Reef. Bolts on Glissa. More Rens in 6. Okay. I can't Garruk plus Clothis. I think I need to get down Clothis. We'll give him a +1/+1 counter. Oh, he's actually active. Wow. I probably could have won. I didn't count the pips. Oops. I should have played this first, then I could have done both. That's terrible. What a terrible misplay. Attack you. Well, at least it can block Solitude. Prismatic Ending. Can I draw a creature? Let's drain you for 2. Let's Butcher. Add 2 counters. That turns on Clothis. Let's Garruk. Taking down elementals. Brutal. Okay. So I want Assassin's Trophy. Do I want anything else? I don't think so. Probably just Assassin's Trophy. Does Grafdigger's Cage do anything? I could see an argument for Duress as well. Let's lose a Bolt. And I think a couple of Butchers, because they have so much exile-based removal. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Marsh Hierarch. All right, let's go Swamp Harbinger. They bolt it. Ren in 6. No, Risen Reef. Alright, let's Thoughtseize. Omnath Prismatic Ending Bolt. Well, we're definitely taking Omnath. Let's also bolt the Risen Reef. Probably gonna have to fetch my mountain with this, unfortunately. They play their Triome. They have an upkeep stop. Yo, DJ, what you got? Why do you have an upkeep stop? Alright, let's just play this land. Play our champion. They bolt the Noble. So they have Windswept Heath, Prismatic Ending, 2 unknown. Here's Prismatic Ending. Yep. Alright, so they have played all the cards that we knew about. Let's draw a card. And it's a creature. Which I suppose I'll play now. It does leave me without a way to revolt Fatal Push for a potential Omnath. But I do have Assassin's Trophy. Elish Norn. Well, let's kill that. Let's dash the monkey. Getting for 6. Let's grab another Harbinger off our Harbinger. And we have no use for Prismatic Ending. Risen Reef. And I draw another Harbinger. Fatal Push, dash Ragavan, play Harbinger. Oh, it's a 3-drop. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's a 3-drop. Oops. I could have paid with the treasure token and it would have killed it. Well, let's offer the trade. They do trade. So that sucks. I wasted a turn. Solitude. I could have played another Harbinger this turn. Oh well, they're down to 1 card. Tap land. Well, Harbinger. Go. Solitude. Teferi. Bounces the Solitude. Yeah, I think we might have been... we might be done for. They get to replay Solitude, exile my Harbinger. I can't not play the Harbinger. Omnath. Risen Reef. Gain a bunch of life. Fatal Push. I'm not sure how I beat that value train. I have to kill Omnath, because otherwise I just die. Another Omnath. And I think we've been money piled. We've been money piled right out of this game. Gained a bunch of life. Rhythm of the Wild. Okay, we can concede here. Can we pull it through against Money Pile in Game 3? Give me back my lightning bolts. Give me back my butchers on the play. And give me a K command. Let's cut Garrick. Garrick. A Rhythm. Rancor. Hierarch, go all control-y. Vivian? Give me back Garrick. Let's just leave in one rhythm. Try it like that. Can we do it against Money Pile? That's a good hand. I've got good disruption. So I believe that's a keep. Let's start on Duress. Oath of Nissa Bolt. I'll take Bolt. Rogrin Triumph was their draw for the turn. Let's butcher. Let's fetch. Stomping Ground. And butcher. Steam Vents. Okay, let's Thoughtseize. Why is it not making me do extra work? Gets lightning bolts. Alright, hit your face. Let's take Risen Reef. So they have Omnath, Oath of Nissa, 2 lands. And let's play Hierarch. Let's Rhythm of the Wild. Fetch land would be a great draw. Yep, they get to draw a card just because. Bolts. Well, I just have to kill Omnath, so Let's kill Omnath. Gives them their green to Oath of Nissa. But it had to be done. They reveal Misty Rainforest. Another Omnath. I really need like a fetch land. They get a fetch land. So they gain a bunch of life, they add a bunch of mana. Yep, they're just going off. That's what happens with Omnath. They just get all that free mana. And we missed our land drop. Oh, man. We really needed to draw fetch land, like, in the last couple of turns. Elish Norn. Gets double Omnath triggers. We draw another 3-drop. All right, it is safe to scoop at this point. We are not going to beat that money pile. Too bad it had to end in mana screw, but hey, we took a game from him, which is pretty impressive. We might have had it if we had drawn a fetch and been able to fatal push Omnath into hasty Steel Leaf champion. We might have had it, but it was not to be. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. We only got in 4 matches and we went 3-1 against some legit decks too. Like, actually, let's take a look at the deck. Like Yawgmoth, we played twice. Eldrazi Tron, I don't know if their build was the best, but it's a legit deck. And of course, we lost to Money Pile, but we did take away from them a game away from them pretty convincingly. So I think it's a really fun deck. I'm going to keep playing it and iterating it and revising it. I don't know. Jund is just good. It's good at dealing with all kinds of problems, that all kinds of threats. The deck can be pretty aggro and beefy. It's just really fun to play hasty Steel Leaf champions. Those are a beating. And I do like me some Dreadhorde Butcher when that card gets going. Now, granted, like, it's maybe Modern isn't really a good place for it because there is so much exile-based removal. But still, it has a special place in my heart. The old Butcher. Anyway, that is Dreadhorde Jund. I hope you enjoyed the games. If you did, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below if you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content. I will see you in the next MTG video. Take care. Peace.